day 61, and I can finally say with confidence and with pride that this is the best thing I've ever done. There was like a piece of plaque, like one specific piece, that was like, it must have been the one piece that was like causing probably 80% of all of my problems, and it came out like 2 days ago. Yesterday even. Yeah, yesterday morning. And it came out, and as soon as it came out, it was like, ugh. Like, you know, like when you go to the toilet, you need like a really big shit, and then you have it, and then that feeling of relief, and that feeling of like, oh, that's what it felt like, but on a bigger scale. Because obviously I've needed to shit that for many years. And yeah, now it's just like, I'm finally. So that last video I made where I spoke about patience, the reason I made that video is because I felt like I needed some patience, because I was experiencing like heavy detox symptoms. I've got this problem, right? So when a piece of plaque moves through my gut, there's a little bit at the end. So like the ascending colon goes like that, goes like that, goes like that. And right at the top of the last bit, I can feel plaque gets stuck there. And it sits there for like, well, last night, for example, I had a piece and I didn't sleep properly because it was stuck there. This doesn't happen when I'm eating fruit. It just flows through naturally. But this old stuff, it just gets stuck on the way out. It's like very slow moving. It's really sticky. And basically, I've had a bunch of stuff stuck there for years. It's been causing me loads of aggro for years. And it's finally clearing away. It's like this. I feel like now I've broken through a membrane of like, this is the bit now. I've got like 30 days left. Might do a little bit more if I have to, or if I want to. But I think I'm going to get all of the plaque. I'm starting to feel emptier. I'm starting to get really in tune with my body and my gut and how it all works and how it is, and where I'm blocked up and all that stuff. Starting to really relax. I'm starting to really like myself, which is amazing, to be honest. That's so good. And yeah, I feel like I'm on like the home stretch now, and like it's just going to get better and better and better and better every day. It's like I finally, like, okay, I'll tell you, on day 57, so the day after, ironically, I made that video about patience, I ate half a cucumber and 3 tomatoes. I know, oh my god, he's a cheater. He cheated. But I immediately got back on track. And I think the reason I ate that is because it was like, I was going through these detox symptoms of all this stuff getting stuck in that bit that I just said about. And I was just like, well, if I'm not feeling good from the juice fast, I might as well eat something. I don't know, it was a moment of weakness. As soon as I ate it, I snapped back to my senses. And I was like, what are you doing? Don't do that. It wasn't even that enjoyable, actually. It sort of showed me that eating food is not a hobby anymore, and it won't be in my future. It's not something like, food is fuel, or not even fuel at this point. I'm starting to see food or the fruit as just a tool for elimination, because I'm starting to recognize, I've read a lot about this as well, I'm starting to recognize that nutrition and calories is bullshit, and what really matters and what really is important and what really sort of, how am I going to say this? What really determines your vitality is how efficiently your body is able to eliminate toxins, how free-flowing your lymphatic system is, how hydrated you are, how unobstructed your whole digestive tract is. If all of those things are in true working order, you will be a vital human. When we put all these poisons in, And I mean meat, dairy, bread, rice, pasta, chocolate, fucking anything that gets stuck. Anything that causes your body to become inflamed, clogs up your lymph system, and turns to acids in the body. So basically anything that isn't a fruit or a vegetable. And some people would argue nuts and seeds. But I don't know about that, because they're acid forming, I think. Pretty sure. In Dr. Morse's book it says most nuts and seeds are acid forming. So, I don't know. For me, I know people, personally, that... How am I going to hold this? I know people personally, bloody hell, that are thriving on 2 fruit meals a day. So they eat once at about 12, and then they go out and do their day, and then they come back about 6 p.m, eat another fruit meal. 1,000 calories a day. They're thriving. They've got more energy than anyone I know. They're doing push-ups, 100 push-ups a day. They're exercising. They have great bodies. There are people, and the only reason that's possible is because their body is very clean. Once the body has detoxed itself fully, and you do that via fruit and hydrating yourself and allowing it to eliminate the toxins that you've accrued over a lifetime of wrong eating and self-abuse, then the body will be able, once it's fully detoxed, the body will be able to begin, and it will naturally begin to build itself back up. You can break yourself down on a diet of nothing but watermelons, and if you keep eating that same diet, eventually your body's going to start to build itself back up again on that same diet. Because naturally the body wants to return to a state of purity. And if you just give it what it needs, which is a mucusless form of hydration, aka fruit, it's not going to poison it, you're hydrating it, you're allowing all the channels to open, eliminate all the toxins, then it's going to do its job, and you're going to allow it to return to its natural state. And that's what I feel like I'm getting to now. I feel like I'm really getting there. It's a really fantastic feeling. Like, I can't even describe really how good it feels. You just got to do it for yourself. But it really does, like, it's just the best thing ever. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, I spend all my time pretty much trying to learn about the way the world works, everything. Like, I'd read a lot, and I'm always trying to learn things. And by far, pretty much full time. Like, I don't go out anywhere, I don't do stuff, I just consume information. And by far, the most valuable information that I've ever stumbled across is this. Because what could be more valuable than knowing how to be your best, knowing how to feel your best, knowing how to become disease free, knowing how to become at peace, knowing how to learn to love yourself, knowing how to, all of the good things, every single thing, every single problem that I experience or have experienced in my life, I am slowly unwinding and undoing by doing this juice fast. Also, interestingly, and I'm still releasing plaque daily, a lot of it. Like, this is why I'm so convinced now. I probably don't know a single person, apart from the clean, very clean fruit eating people I know online, and even then I only know about 2 or 3 properly clean people. Everyone else, you've got plaque in your gut, and it's more than you think. You have. If you're watching this video, you probably have. You've got plaque, and if you want to prove it to yourself, go for 7 days on juice and put some psyllium and bentonite through your system. Just a little bit, a teaspoon of each, and you'll pull some shit out. Or do one of them Zen cleanse things. You can do that in 1 day, and then you'll be like, wow, all this plaque. But what I was going to say was, as this plaque comes out, it's like, I've said before how emotions are stored in the body, and I'm cleansing them. Because when I'm losing, the more of this plaque I lose, the more negative emotion I'm losing. But this morning, before I had my release, I was laying in bed and I had a flashback of a time when I was walking next to the Burger King in my hometown of Havant, and I could taste, I had a burger in the flashback. It was like it just popped into my head. This keeps happening, by the way. And in the flashback, I was laying in bed and I could taste exactly what Burger King tasted like. I was eating this morning, reliving a bacon double cheeseburger with chips and barbecue sauce. I tasted it all, and I remembered exactly. I can still sort of remember now, but this morning it was like I was reliving it. And this keeps happening. And then I have the release. And I haven't eaten one of those in years. So it's interesting anyway, isn't it, that to have plaque so intricately tied to like a memory like that. And this doesn't just happen with food. This is happening with like situations and like emotions and everything. So I'm unwinding slowly all of the negative aspects and problems that I've accumulated. It's this is a true process of purification, detoxification on every level. And while I'm on day 61 now, I think I'm really going to make some serious progress in the next 4 weeks. So watch this space.